Hello, everyone. We are back. This is Two News Crew coming to you from New York City, specifically the Bronx, New York, as our fellow Bronx native Shane Hurricane Burgos, is going to be fighting this weekend in a matchup at 145, UFC 268, obviously versus Billy Quarantillo, down in Madison Square Garden. Is going to be a good one. It's going to be a really, really good one. This fight is going to be a banger. These guys, they don't step backwards, and if they step backwards, it's to plant their feet and strike, or to get a takedown like Billy Quarantillo does. So let's get into our predictions, right? Billy Quarantillo, I believe, is not going to have enough to take over and over pressure and I would say, and to really dominate Shane Burgos, how Billy is used to doing. He likes to push the pace. He likes to pressure, but in a very steady way. I would say similar to like Max Holloway a little bit. Max Holloway definitely has much more volume than Billy does, but Billy, for some reason, doesn't get tired, right? Beginning the second round, beginning the third round, beginning the first round, you really don't see much of a difference. He likes to mix it up. So he'll use his legs, he'll get some kicks in, he'll also uses a lot of his boxing. But I don't believe that it's going to play a role against Burgos because, first of all, Burgos is coming in with 5.5 inch reach advantage. He has a 1 inch height difference between he and Billy. He weighs in at about 146 usually on his fights, but I feel like he comes in much heavier. Probably fights around 160, 165. The guy definitely is heavy, very muscular. I do know that Billy is too, but I just don't feel like he's gonna get it done. This is the Bronx versus. Well, where is Billy from? Tampa, Florida. Stop it. And if you're from Florida, I'm sorry. I don't. You probably are. It could be some people up from the Bronx. But listen, we're talking about these two guys. I just don't think that Burgos is gonna get finished. I don't think he's gonna get touched up that much against Billy. I know Billy will be able to land, but when I mean touched up, I mean I don't think he's going to get rocked. I don't think he's going to be stunned really heavily in this fight. Punches will land, but I believe Burgos' punches are going to stick and really have that power go through Billy's face and body to the point where Billy's not going to be able to fight anymore. But if he doesn't get a late finish, I don't feel like the early finish is possible in this fight. I could be wrong. But I feel like Shane Burgos is going to get the decision victory. And I think it's going to be a very close one, too. Two rounds to one, not unanimous, and not very clear for the commentators or the fans. That's my prediction.
So when you look at this fight, this is definitely going to be one that you circle for a fight of the night, possibly. These two guys, you're not going to see much of, where the guys are taking a step back. Probably not too much reading your opponent either. This is going to be a brawl. Definitely bloody. And, you got Burgos coming off of a weird loss against Edson Barboza, where he had that kind of delayed reaction to where he just, he got knocked out. That aside, you're looking at a very, very entertaining fight. And problem with this one is, this one for me is kind of, because they're both very similar in style. I guess maybe Quarantillo utilizes his wrestling a little bit more. But like you said, I feel like Shane Burgos has a little bit more pop in his punches and everything. So I think you're gonna maybe have you're gonna have Burgos trying to really walk Quarantillo down and looking for that finish. And I think a finish could happen, But again, as a betting man, this is probably one I'm going to stay away from because I feel like it's kind of too close to call. Clearly, I think Burgos gets it done, whether it be a decision or a finish. But again, really, really close to call. But my final pick is going to be Shane Burgos.
There you go. So we both have Shane Burgos, specifically because of the power, also because of the reach advantage, and how he has very good stand-up, where Billy's stand-up might not play as major of a role as Billy is used to in his previous fights. Please leave a comment in the comment section if you disagree or agree. Tell us why. If you are enjoying this content and the breakdown, click a like button, click a subscribe button if you want to, turn on notifications so that you know when we are posting some predictions. And listen, we know a little bit about what's going on because last week I went 5-1 on the main card. Big Lou went 4-2 on the main card. One of those wins was Teixeira that he predicted. My only loss was the Teixeira. I really thought John was going to get it done. But hey, if we can't get them all right, well, hopefully I get them right this time. But yeah, so please hit follow, and until next time, this is 2